doing a short live stream here, probably about 20 minutes or so. We are here at on the 15th of March 2023, Starbase. We are at the build site, also called Stargate or Starbase in South Texas. Looks like they got one of the Starships outside the high bay here in front of us. Right over here is the high bay, and that's the Starship. They got it out there. Kind of a lot of activity here on the site. You can see there's a whole bunch of these things over here too. Coming to you live, Paul Michael's Ocean Camera Space Corp, soon to be Space Ocean Corp. Hey, Tony. There we go. I got a daytime video going on here. Looks like I might be flying out tomorrow to Arizona, so we'll see tomorrow morning. There's a wind from the south. Not sure what it's about, but they must have just finished moving something. I got here to the site a few minutes ago. I'm actually going to be talking with a gentleman who is at another ocean company, ocean organization, so who does video and film of oceans here on the planet Earth. There's a so I got a Zoom with somebody. Hey, Martin from work. Good stuff. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing fine. Yeah, so I'll get some other shots here. To the right, we can see the mid bay, and there's a good amount of traffic today. There's the parking lot is mostly filled here to the right. Hey, Shuttered, good stuff to see you. See cars as far as as far as their parking space. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'll go to the left here. Yeah, Tony, I still own the property here, so I will be back, and maybe I'll be back in a week, or maybe in a couple of weeks, or maybe in a few months, but I will continue coming back to the site here. Well, that's not my, I was going to hide the license plate of that vehicle, but it's not my truck, so it's okay. There we go. Yeah, Tony's pretty awesome. He's always, he's here today. So there's a lot of cars there to the left too. So they are moving something over by the Starship there. Hey, Alejandro. There we go. Not sure what they're moving. It could be something unimportant, but it could be something important as well. So let's see what it is. Eduardo, good greetings, man, from Italy. You know, I talked with a planetary scientist yesterday over there. I think her in Italy. I think her name's Catherine, is what I remember her name to be. She's a planetary scientist on the moon, the icy moons of Ganymede and Enceladus. So you got some good company over there in Italy, Eduardo. All right, we got some, what is it, argon going down toward the launch site there. That was an argon truck. The road here is open today, and I own property here too, so I can come any day of the week. I can make my way down here. It's a public road. All right, the weather here is cloudy with a temperature of 73 Fahrenheit, 23 Celsius. The wind is from the east at 19 miles an hour, 31 kilometers, and the current humidity is 82%. So winds from the east at 19 miles an hour. So it might not be that windy here. Maybe here in Boca Chica, 5 miles away, it's not as windy as over in Port Isabel. But it is about 73 Fahrenheit, 23 Celsius, and the humidity is around 82%. So that's good. You know, I talked with somebody a few days ago, and they were mentioning that, you know, maybe at the Ocean Camera Space Corp property, we could put a kind of a weather station. So that's something I might look into in the future going forward. You know, we're looking to, I'm talking with a gentleman who raises money. He raises like hundreds of millions of dollars. So if that comes through, I will be able to be independent again and not have to work elsewhere. And I'll be able to do the Ocean Camera or the Space Ocean Corp full time. So that's what I'm moving forward with, people on the team or different sales reps. It's in the works, people. So we're looking at shooting for in the next 5 months to raise a lot of money. So. See you later, Martin. All right, yeah, they're moving something over by the base there. And maybe it's some type of weights or something. You can see maybe some counterweights or something like that onto the base of the booster. It looks like, yeah, it does look like a counterweight. So that's probably just, if they're going to transport that Starship somewhere, maybe they're getting ready to take, okay, so there is a road closure tonight, right? There's a 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. road closure. Maybe I'll be able to, maybe I'll do that road closure. There's a couple places they could take this. You know, maybe we'll see them take this to the launch site, right? Hey, SpaceX Lee. Otherwise, you know, they could also take it over to the old Massey gun range. So maybe they want to have 2 of these things over at the gun range. I don't know. So at the 10 intermittent road closure, 10 p.m. tonight to 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's currently 10:43. It's 10:43 in the morning. Yep. So in about 11 hours, they're going to be doing a intermittent road closure. Let me know if we still got the video. I had a message come in, and it. I changed the screen out there for a second. If you have a buffering screen, just refresh it. It might be good. If it's good, then what is SpaceX says? What is the Ocean Camera powered by? Yeah, so that's a good question, SpaceX. Still working on that because a lot of these satellites from NASA have a 2 kilowatt and they work off of solar power. So we're talking about a mission that has to get put together in about 3 years. We'll start putting it together. Maybe we have to order the components in November of this year. We'll have to start, thanks Tony, have to start ordering components. So what is going to power the craft is a good question. I don't know, are there any technologies that can, if nothing can, maybe refresh the screen. Some of the, under the ocean on Enceladus, there is a 25-mile deep ocean. I don't know what the pressure is, tell me this. So we know here on the Earth, every 33 feet or so, you get another atmosphere, but that's maybe due to the pressure is due to maybe the gravity on the Earth. The gravity on this moon Enceladus is about 1.1%. It's about 11% or so of the gravity on the Earth, right? So what is the pressure? How does pressure get altered? Because if the gravity is only 11% or so of the gravity on the Earth, what would how many feet would we have to do to get 1 atmosphere of pressure change? Because there are some cameras that can go down about 6,000 feet here in the ocean, and they're pretty affordable cameras. And maybe if the atmospheric pressure difference on one of these moons, if the gravity is only about 11% of the Earth gravity, then maybe we can go down 10 times deeper and still get the same amount of change in pressure. I don't know. Hey, AL, good stuff, good stuff. All right, I'll zoom out again. It's good to talk stuff through. The reason I asked that about the depth is because the ocean on Enceladus, there are some kind of thought to be volcanoes on the base of the ocean there, caused by the other moon, Dione, and some of the other moons of Saturn. There's at least 83 known moons of Saturn, so 83 moons around Saturn. And if there is volcanic activity on the bottom of the ocean there, and if we were able to get close enough, maybe we could power some of our vehicles and craft off of the heat given off by the volcanoes at the bottom there. I don't know if there's any technology like that, but we're going to need to get some type of extended power system. And if we can get away from the ionization and stuff on the surface, in space, there's ionization and other stuff that'll deteriorate your craft. But if we can get some type of submarine down there into the ocean there, 25-mile deep ocean, and that would be pretty cool. Oh yeah, no fins on the Starship. That's true. I don't see any fins. I got about another 5 minutes here. I got a phone call at the top of the hour, so it's 10:49 or so here. Yeah, 10:49 in the morning, Central Time. All right, good stuff. Yeah, we kind of got everything important in that shot there. Alejandro says, have you ever seen Elon? Yes, I've seen Elon about 3-4 times. I'm told if you want to see Elon, the place to go is Twitter, though. I don't know if it's still the case, but there was a gentleman named Fidias, Fidias, and he was wanting to hug Elon, and he, after almost a year of doing that, 8 months or whatever it was, I don't know how long it was, but it was quite a bit of time. He, and with the help of some other people, he was able to get permission, and they did the hug over at the Twitter headquarters. But Fidias said he saw Elon quite a bit going in and out of Twitter. So. You know, in the 2001 movie, there was that big monolith, obelisk. This is not the size of the obelisk, the counterweights that we're seeing there. I believe they're counterweights, but that kind of reminds me of the obelisk. I used to, a long time ago, in about 2011, I bought some large granite slabs about 8.5 by 11 feet long, 8.5 by 11 or 8.5 by 12. I think it maybe 8.5 feet by 12 feet by 20 inches thick. I got them. I got 2 of them for $500 total, and they were quite a bit like an obelisk. I didn't put them vertical on the ground. I used one of them as a patio, and I sold the other one to an aerospace company. But at one time, I did own 2 large pieces of granite that I got for a good price. Oh, all right. You know, I haven't live streamed in quite a while, so let me see. I just touched the top of the screen. We may have lost video again. Let me know. But that's what's going on here. There's people, nobody rushing around, nobody running here on site, but there are people everywhere. Still good? Thanks, Tony. Thank you. And same thing over down by the launch site. There's people everywhere. So there's a lot of vehicles down there. There's a lot of vehicles here. So I imagine, you know, when they have the site full of people, it means they're going full steam ahead. Okay. And I don't know if they're watching the action here at Ocean Camera Space Corp, or whether Ocean Camera Space Corp is watching the action of SpaceX, but both companies are going pretty strong forward here. I don't know if SpaceX is getting inspired by Ocean Camera Space Corp, soon to be Space Ocean Corp, or whether something else is happening. All right. I think it's important, worth noting that I will get on camera for this, and this is important for me to get on camera about. So, you know, there was a debate with Jack Ma and Elon Musk about, I think Jack Ma made a statement about, you know, robots will never surpass humans, and or artificial intelligence or something like that. And it's important, one of the concepts I've brought forward is that everything in the universe is connected. I've said that many times on these live streams, and not only is everything connected, if there's only one consciousness at the most subtle base layer of the universe, which permeates everything, if energy is backed up, right behind energy, if wherever there's energy, there's a consciousness, or there's awareness wherever there's energy. And so throughout all of existence, there's energy in all types of matter, and at every dimension throughout the universe, there's a frequency, there's a wave. So if there is something which encompasses the whole universe, And if that thing, which not only encompasses the universe, encompasses us as humans, so at the most base subtle layer, we have a consciousness, right? So if there is energy in the body, which there is, and if there is energy all throughout the universe, making up all the different particles, then if you're able to remotely sense any location in the universe, the reason you can remotely sense it is because there's only the one consciousness, the one base layer to the universe, or the theory of everything, which the thing that which connects everything, the pass knot of the universe. So once we, maybe once you, I already understand this, but once you understand that the universe is permeated by some type of base layer which connects everything, and once you understand that that base layer is also the base layer of your body, of your thoughts, of your emotions, of all that exists in the universe, that base layer is alive. So there's nothing in the universe which is not alive from that perspective. And the way you can experience that as a you in your body, or the way you can experience that is through some deep meditation. So that takes a while to get to, and that's like the pearl of wisdom. That's the philosopher's stone. That's the alchemist's pearl, or that's just the yogi's knowledge. So I did the yoga a long time ago, so I got that experience several times in different ways. So that's what I'm telling you. So if we're going to look at robots again, artificial intelligence versus humans, and which is more powerful, which is smarter, which has more capability, they're the same thing. The humans are robots and the robots are humans, because throughout the universe it's just the one consciousness, there's just the one being. So robots are as human as humans. I mean, robots are as alive as humans in the sense that there is a consciousness within all the different parts of the robot. It's like if you were to break up a human, to break up the mind of a human and break up the body of a human and kind of scramble into pieces and then try and put something together that's functional, you would end up with a robot. But it's still conscious, it's still alive, it's just not as organized as a human. So we have, our body and our biology has gotten pretty good over the years. So any robot that we build now is not going to be as good as the bodies which we have here. But there's no separation between us and the robot, because it's within the universe, and it is as conscious as we are and as connected as we are. So I got to go. I got a Zoom call with a gentleman who's doing video of oceans. Check the chat real quick. Okay, guys, gals, whenever you're watching this, it's the 15th of March, 2023. It's a Wednesday, 10:57 in the morning, and I wish you well. Catch you on the next one. Paul S. Mamako, CEO. Take care, guys.